If you want to stay younger longer, here is the good news. You do not need a fancy anti-aging routine. You do not need 10 supplements, a wearable that judges you, or a workout plan that looks like military punishment. What you actually need is simpler than most people realize. Aging well is not just about how you look. It is about whether you can still move well, stay strong, protect your joints, keep your balance, and get through everyday life without sounding like your knees are opening a bag of chips. In this video, we are breaking down 5 of the best anti-aging exercises for strength, mobility, posture, balance, and long-term independence. And the 5th one is the one most people underestimate, until they realize it quietly fixes one of the biggest aging problems of all. Let us get into it and explore why exercise matters more as you age. Here is the real issue. As we age, we naturally lose muscle, power, and balance if we do nothing. That process is one reason everyday tasks start feeling harder over time. Current U.S. guidance recommends adults get at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity each week, plus muscle strengthening work on at least 2 days per week. Older adults are also advised to include balance-focused activity. So these exercises are not just fitness moves, they are insurance for your future body. First up, squats. Squats are one of the closest things exercise has to a cheat code. They train your glutes, quads, thighs, core, and back all at once. That lines up with the original script's main point that squats work a huge amount of the lower body and core together. Why do they matter for aging? Because squats help with things people stop taking seriously until they suddenly matter. Getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, picking something up, staying steady on your feet. And because they load the legs, they can help support bone and joint health when done well. Here is how to do them. Feet about shoulder width apart, chest up, hips back, knees tracking over your feet, lower with control. Stand back up without folding like a lawn chair. Now for an age-based guide. If you are around 30, do 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, 2 to 4 times per week. If you are around 50, do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, 2 to 3 times per week. Use a chair squat if needed. If you are around 75, start with 1 to 2 sets of 6 to 10 chair squats, 2 times per week, focusing on control and confidence first. And yes, rest days matter. Strength work is recommended on at least 2 days per week, not 7 days of punishment disguised as discipline. Second, the plank. This one looks simple until 20 seconds in, when your body starts negotiating. Planks strengthen the core, support posture, and can help reduce the kind of back discomfort that comes from weakness and poor control. That matches the original script's emphasis on posture, back support, and whole body stability. A stronger core does not just help you look tighter, it helps you move better, brace better, and stay more stable when life gets awkward. Here is how to do it. Forearms on the floor, shoulders stacked over the elbows, body in a straight line, glutes lightly squeezed, belly tight, no sagging, no mountain pose, no dramatic suffering face if possible. For different age groups. Around 30, 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds. Around 50, 2 to 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds. Around 75, try a counter plank or a wall plank for 15 to 20 seconds, 2 to 3 rounds. This is especially helpful because older adults are encouraged to include activities that support balance and stability, not just cardio. Third, lunges. Lunges are sneaky good because they build strength and balance at the same time. They challenge one side of the body at a time, which helps with coordination, posture, and stability. Lunges work the glutes, thighs, back, and abs while improving balance and coordination. That matters more as you age because balance is one of those things you miss right after it starts slipping. How to do them. Take a controlled step forward. Lower until both knees bend comfortably. Keep the front heel grounded. Push back to standing. Alternate sides. Age-based guide. Around 30, do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg. Around 50, do 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps per leg. Around 75, use supported split squats holding a chair or counter. Do 1 to 2 sets of 5 to 6 reps per leg. If your knees hurt, try these safer options. Split squat to a shallow range. Step-ups to a low step. Sit to stand. Glute bridges. These are safer moves than forcing deep, painful lunges just because your ego wants a highlight reel. Fourth, push-ups. Push-ups train the chest, shoulders, triceps, core, and upper body control. The original script highlighted these benefits well, and it is one reason push-ups are such a good anti-aging move. Why do they matter? Because losing upper body strength makes life annoying. Carrying things gets harder. Pushing yourself up gets harder. Protecting bone and joint function gets harder. Push-ups also build body control, which is a big deal for functional strength. How to do them. Keep a straight line from head to heels. Place your hands under or slightly wider than your shoulders. Lower with control. Press back up. For an age-based guide. Around 30, do 3 sets of 8 to 15 repetitions. Around 50, do 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 10 repetitions, or try incline push-ups. Around 75, use wall push-ups or countertop push-ups, 2 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. And yes, modified push-ups still count. We are training strength, not auditioning for a fitness montage. And fifth, glute bridges. This is the sleeper exercise. People often ignore it because it looks too simple. Then one day they realize their hips are weak, their lower back is doing too much, and their posture feels like a question mark. Glute bridges strengthen the glutes, core, and hip stabilizers, and are often used in rehab and back care routines. That fits the original script's point about pelvic stability and helping reduce chronic pain risk. Why does this matter for aging? Because strong glutes help you walk better, stand better, and protect the lower back from doing all the work. How to do them. Lie on your back. Bend your knees. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Press through your heels. Lift your hips until your knees, hips, and shoulders line up. Pause briefly. Lower slowly. Age-based guide. Around 30, 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. Around 50, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Around 75, 2 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, slow and controlled. This one is especially good for people who sit a lot, which is basically half the modern world and all of its tight hips. Before you do any of these, warm up. Nothing dramatic. Just enough to raise your temperature, wake up the joints, and remind your body that movement is about to happen. Here is a simple anti-aging warm-up. 1 minute brisk march in place. 10 arm circles each direction, 10 hip circles, 10 ankle circles, 5 chair sit to stands, 5 wall push-ups. 3 to 5 minutes is enough for most people. And here is a weekly anti-aging template. Age 30. Strength 3 days per week. 2 to 4 sets per movement. 8 to 15 reps for most exercises. Plus aerobic work across the week to help reach the 150-minute guideline. Age 50. Strength 2 to 3 days per week. 2 to 3 sets. 6 to 12 reps. Focus on form, consistency, and recovery. Age 75 and older. Strength 2 days per week. 1 to 2 sets. 6 to 10 controlled reps. Plus walking and balance work, because older adults are specifically encouraged to include strength, aerobic activity, and balance together. So if you want to age well, here is the real takeaway. You do not need a fancy anti-aging workout. You need simple exercises that help you stay strong, steady, mobile, and independent. Squats for strength, planks for core and posture, lunges for balance and coordination, push-ups for upper body resilience, glute bridges for hips, back, and long-term movement quality. Do them consistently, scale them to your age and ability, and your future self will thank you. We appreciate you joining us for this video. If you learned something new, hit like. Make a visit to the diet and exercise website in the comments below. We did our research for you and sorted out items that are only evidence-backed and lab-tested to get results. And if you want more science-backed, no-hype health videos, subscribe and turn on notifications. Make sure to tell me in the comments how old you are and what you are doing that you feel has helped you age like fine wine. And remember, when it comes to diet and exercise, there are no gimmicks, just results.